Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the colony section yet again for another LPAC. That's right, we're going to be doing LPAC recovery. So let us see what this is about. Whilst we have been pushed back to the brink by these flashy pink things and their wretched machines, all is not lost. They seem to have a connective issue. And a connectivity issue. We've thrown our last forces at giving you an opening, so make it count. This is a LPAC, and what that is, very many thanks to everybody that has helped make it. Let's give it a go. And again, I apologize for my voice. I am still under the effects of COVID, and holy moly, this map. Whilst we've been pushed back to the brink by these fleshy pink things and their wretched machines, all's not lost. This is exactly what it says over there. There we go. We've thrown our last forces at giving you an opening, so make it count. So we have eggs, we have boosts, we have rocks, standard LPAC things. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Woof, look at this. Okay, so we're starting in this top right corner. Fantastic. Let's see some of the units that we get. We get some nice meshing, and meshing through the skimmer factory. Love it. That's probably my favorite thing. Get some good friendos. Meshing through the stash. Also, glorious. This emitter, is this emitter nullified from the start? Nah, yes, this emitter is nullified from the start. This one, I'm assuming, will be as well. So this is a 2-second emitter. This is a 0.5-second emitter. So this emitter, you suck. You're done. I'm not using it. This emitter, you're fine. I love you. You're great. This emitter over here is a standard emitter as well. So let's just give it a go. So what do we have? What do we have? I guess we can go straight over the top. Okay. So this emitter is put down right away. We only have one rock and one egg, which is why I'm not sort of looking. I don't want to do a super cheese. I mean, we could probably find like this emitter right here, drop like a rock and an egg or something, and try and make it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to save up eggs and do. Ooh, is there some creep over here too? That's just a mesh that's activated. I don't think that'll activate anything. Let's give it a go. So clearly we are going to be boosting this right away. Let's do that. And this is nullified right off the rip. So let's get our little bit of creep just from an egg. Try and get this nullifier right away so that can start spawning. We will do this at 2 times speed, methinks. And things are looking up, right? I think our goal will be to get to this emitter. Don't really care about that emitter. We know that already. So, feeling pretty good about that. Toss down some more boosts, of course. Make sure they can't really do too much. Get over the top. And, yeah, we're going to be kind of stuck for a little bit. This is not necessarily a friendly start, if it were. So, we will get a new boost soon. I would love to just egg this, but at the same time, they have Super Cannon, and Super Cannon will eat eggs for breakfast. We could sort of egg over, but I think right now we're sort of at the mercy of the boosts, because we need this to just gain some traction. Then our eggs will do some work past that. We got spores over here, which is grand. Ooh, we have AC. Ugh, gross. Oof, loads of lasers, loads of everything. Holy moly. Okay, so we got a lot to overcome here, and I was curious as to how many, pieces of anti-air they have, and they have enough, right? I mean, over here, it's not like we could sneak in a spore over here. They have a couple over there, so we're not going to be boosting up a spore just to be doing that, unfortunately. Not that much in the way of snipers. Like, there's a sniper there. I really don't see many snipers, so I think some sniped units will be good, or some units that can snipe will be quite good. I am surprised this mesh is not moving forward, but the creep certainly is at this point, which is grand, right? The creep is starting to get there. We're starting to destroy things one after another. The eggs will start to have an impact. I just want a little bit more juice just going on, because I want them to clearly be shooting consistently, so if they turn, then this is advancing, right? That's sort of the point that I'm trying to go for right now. So we are pushing pretty good. We do have 13 eggs, so we do have plenty. And even that's gone down, which this should go down as well, I would think. But I think maybe we will toss one right there. Can we pop it ourselves? No, we do not have the capability to pop it ourselves, which is a shame. I do like that, But this is going to make that shoot it. Ooh, that's a good egg. Holy moly. Okay. So that is quite a good egg. I think with that in mind, maybe we will toss down like 2 more, because if we can destroy this, this will allow this to be pretty solid and safe. That should be destroyed pretty easily. Get us pretty close to this. Now we've destroyed everything else. The rock is a huge range, though. I'm a little scared of the range of the rock. We only have 5. I don't want to necessarily waste it. So I guess, unfortunately, we are going to stick to eggs, right? It happens. We'll toss down maybe 3 eggs. They'll start popping. It'll be a good time. We want to get rid of the super cannons, of course. And what's also really nice is that egg. Should super cannon clear it off, boom, instantly pops that and kills himself. So it was a trap. It was a trap the entire time. Super cannon just couldn't handle the brains of the Creeper Queen for once. So feeling pretty good right there. Again, we're up to almost 300 creep, you know, but the AC. Oh, the AC. Oh, that's gonna suck. Now, that being said, there isn't that much over here. For instance, when push comes to shove, maybe we'll do a little egg line just to get rid of their air force. I do kind of think that is reasonable. Not to take over the whole thing, but just get rid of the air force, because, you know, that air force, like, being, like, right here is going to be such a pain. No doubt. But look at this. We've completely taken this. I mean, even Super Can here, you're doing great. You're doing the most, but it's just not going to work. The mortars can't hold it back. You're going to get surrounded. Sorry, buddy. You're going to fall. This spore launcher, again, with the amount of air that I have seen on the map, I'm not really keen on spores. If this was covered in shields, I would probably be more keen on spores. But I think skimmers and blobs will be more effective in the long run. I didn't check how good this emitter is, but that will be something to note as well. Although this creep is just sort of going. I just want to get this to be a solid emitter, maybe like 500 or so. Keep this pushing, keep things pushing, and get some other emitters up there. It does look like this is spreading nicely, so maybe we actually will save our current upgrades for another emitter. For instance, this one would be a decent one. I'd rather have it be more forward. You know, for instance, that one, of course. Like, that's the emitter you really want, right? That'll allow you to go over the top, get all the good things, but that one's a little ways off, just a wee little bit. But we're pushing in. The AC is quote-unquote hindering us, of course, but nothing really. I mean, this is just pushing. This side is just pushing as well. There is a shield in the way, but you know, no one cares about these shields. So we'll do a little disruption with 3 eggs, I think. Oh, I'm a fool. I am going to try and keep to my sort of personalized rule where I am going to try and not put things if they're not in range of the main base. Minus potentially the aircraft. Ooh, they don't rebuild. There's no rebuilding on this map. Wow. Okay, that's actually pretty substantial to know. No rebuilding is not something you see every day. So I'm very excited for that, because that just gives us a lot of options, right? We have a good amount of creep limit as well. If you saw my last video, I did hit the creep limit without actually realizing it, which was pretty poor. Ooh, and we have a sniper within range, so that is fantastic. So let's make sure we can do that. Get rid of these cannons, get rid of this mortar. This will then allow this to start moving, which will be grand. And we can start moving to the top, right? So, 1 and 2. This cannon is basically our big problem side, but we want to start the mesh train going down. Bazinga. And 1 more. Unfortunate. With that mortar, we'll be in a much better spot. Gone. But this mesh train should be able to easily move down, get towards this emitter over here. And we're getting close to that stash. Not quite at it, but we're getting there. This is held relatively well, but that's okay. Again, we're not necessarily focusing on the side. We could just focus, again, a push-up like that emitter would actually be probably the best emitter that we want right now. So do we go for like that emitter? You know, we can go for this skimmer factory, go straight on up and over and try and get that emitter. It is in essentially the danger zone, and we're not necessarily making that much creep, right? You know what, let's just do 6 more. Oh, I did 7. Over 500. That will be the big push in. I wanted it to spread out between the 2 sides, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So this will push that much better into this, because I don't want this to be all AC, of course, right? We're at 40 frames a second. If we go to 4 times speed, what's our frames? Actually slightly better, oddly enough. So this is pushing, but not as well as I would like, of course. So, boom. Ooh, that's actually really good, because that's now going to pop. Which, if we take out the 2 towers, we take out this mortar, which again is just one of the annoying ones. And yeah, again, the goal is just pure disruption at this point, right? Put down 2. That'll go down as well. They'll shoot it down. It'll pop right after, which is grand. Again, just a little almost trap. Shouldn't have done that. Still gonna pop, which is good, but yeah, I wanted to make sure that died, which I did not, unfortunately for me. But that's okay. That is quite alright. We do have the capability to destroy those 2. Oh, and see, that's the bad news. That is an egg that has been wasted. Not the end of the world. Again, it's just more of a nuisance. So definitely gonna enjoy this though, because these 2 right here, it is spreading over the top, which is why I went for the second one. Because if we were to say put one here, we're good. Destroy the pylon should drastically hurt. All power coming up here. You disrupt their power chain, they're going to have a bad time. And they currently are indeed having a bad time. Toss one down. Again, try and disrupt the pylon network. This should actually get the mortar, I think, because between that coming up and everything else, that mortar should be good. And yeah, we're almost to that emitter, which is not the emitter we want. Why don't we want it? Because it's a 2-second emitter. It's every 2 seconds. Who likes an emitter every 2 seconds? Not I. This emitter, every half second. Do like that. And this will help push out this side. That's what we really, really, really want to see. With this being taken over, though, again, them not rebuilding, which is what we also want to see. This will help push out this side. So, with this pushing and this pushing, we're now going to be able to do a nice little surround, cut them off, take our skimmer factory, and move from there. Again, the AC is monstrous though, so yeah, let's get our eggs going. We can toss them into the pit though, which is fantastic. It is getting some AC backup though, which is, you know, slightly problematic, but that's okay. Again, we are putting these in a position where they can get popped from the main creep flow. That's what we want to see. I'm not going straight for the nullifier. I should, but you know, I'm limiting myself to some rules. All that silly nonsense stuff, realistically. Because if we just pop this emitter, it's all over, right? This area falls very, very easily. I am actually surprised that that tower has not fallen, and I want that tower to fall, because that tower is kind of providing some good power to things. So, please get that tower. Actually, the creep is coming in. We're almost there. Oh, come on. How is this not doing it? I guess there is a lot of AC there. There we go. 2 down. That should allow this to really move it over. See, this is coming in, so that's an easy win. And with that being there, once this is taken, I mean, we can almost get to it, right? If this mortar goes down, this will easily be able to hold the whole thing, which it is. It's stable, so we are going to be able to just destroy the emitter now. Or nullifier. Again, it's a silly limitation. I know. There's no real reason to it. It's you know, what I kind of wanted, right? I wanted to just have that little bit of a limitation. Now we can easily move up this side of the map. This side definitely heavier guarded with the Air Force, you know, and Mega AC over here. I mean, the AC does, the Air Force is going along this entire line, so it's not like it's only one side with the Air Force. But this, I mean, look at how well this is going to push now, right? This is sort of being held up slightly. But that being said, we do have some access to things that we want to destroy, right? We destroy this pylon right there, we're going to have a good time. Ooh. Alright, so we need to destroy that tower as well. Gonna have a good time. Boom. That's all we needed to do. This pylon as well is pretty good. So we're gonna set up 2 for when it gets here, but it's not there yet. So I'm not gonna stress about it, so to speak. But look at this. This is just steamrolling this side now. Again, there's our 50 every 2 seconds. I'm gonna put 1 into it to see if it reduces the cooldown. I doubt it, but if it does, no, you're just terrible. You are literally 4 times worse than another emitter. So, yeah, I'm sorry. You're a great position comparative to this. I'd rather have this position than this position. But time-wise, just can't do it. You cannot allow that to happen, right? We do have spores coming up, which is grand. I have no idea if these are regular spores or targeted or randomized. Don't know, but you know, we'll see. If we wanted to, we could free this emitter with just eggs and things. We're not going to do that. Again, limitations. We are trying to limit ourselves. We're not going for the best time. We're going for the best time, or a good time achieved in the method that the... Oh, there we go. We did destroy that pylon. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Get that pylon down. Oh, it's beautiful. We have enough eggs that I'm just going to destroy these mortars right here. There we go. Beautiful. And that's going to come down. This is already basically done. Just do a little disruption, but that should go down relatively easily. Yeah, we're taking over the tops, which is grand. We're taking over the sides. We now have our first skimmer factory. 3 in a couple of minutes. 1-7. Ooh, it is going down in time. Look at that. 3 seconds. There we go. 9 in 3 seconds. Yeah, that's the business right there. Ooh, baby, that's only gonna get better. Love it. Oh, you love it so much. That just basically took over the entire top side right there. Oh, it feels so good. So now we need to check out our other emitters. Again, the spore launcher is cool. I don't actually see a blob's nest. You'd think there'd be a blob's nest on this side, but look at that, we have friendos. Oh, the friendos, they're free. Friendo free. And look at that stash, just stashing it up. So, I'm not going to complain about a stash. I do love it. Unfortunately, though, it looks like the mesh that goes here, it's sort of a closed circuit. I wish it kind of connected up to go forward further, you know, whether it goes to the side or something, because if this is a pylon network, it sort of keeps it in the back. I'd like it to push forward a bit more. We don't have the capability to push things forward, unfortunately, for us. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's grab a couple more skimmers, because, you know, if that skimmer can get that emitter, you know, I mean, look at this. Now the stash is filling up super quick. I mean, we're just, you know, kind of steamrolling a little bit right now. We hit a sort of a threshold, which is great. So skimmers, let's see how long they are now. So every time we put an upgrade into it, I think we reduce the total cool. Ooh, why are you going backwards, skimmers? Okay, maybe they don't find anything and then they sort of reset. I hope that's the case, because that is not what I want to see. Clearly. Let's do some disruption, though. We can very well just do something like this. Try and get a mortar or two, come from behind there, you know, take the back door. It's a good old time. And that's going to take out all of that. Allow us to start climbing to the top, get to this wall. Again, the ships are in the way, but you know what? That's quite alright as well, right? I kind of want to stay on the top side over here. I think if we push up the top right side, that's kind of what I want to do. Because I think if we can come, down the top side, that's going to be grand, right? So get rid of all these. It'll take some eggs, but again, we're pushing into the AC. We're taking out most of the things at this point. Ooh. You know what? That's a super unit. I should just rock it. Ooh, okay, never mind. Skimmers coming in. I want to destroy these snipers as well to help with the skimming, of course. And that's 7 more, so whoop, whoop. 1 more. Perfect. It looks like 15 seconds comes off the actual timer when you do an upgrade, and then it's 1 second off the global timer when you do an upgrade, which is pretty cool. I really like that thought. So there we go. And now if we were to do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, should be about 30 seconds. Boom. So we have that ability now. How is this emitter? 50 every 0.67. Again, not as good of an emitter. 0.67, I mean, that's a lot. 12.5 seconds. It's, 25% worse. Just under, So, not a fan. Not a fan at all, if you ask me. But we're really just pushing it, right? I mean, look at that. That was 1 egg, and it was able to take out basically the rest of the top, right? All the way to the pylon. Even though they have an air force, there's just nothing that they're doing. Right? We're actually shutting off quite a lot of their system. So how are we doing time-wise for the next one? 1, 2, that'll be about 13 seconds. Perfect. You don't want to go over. If you go over the time limit, it will just wrap around and you will lose your progress. And who wants to lose that, right? Not me. Not me in the slightest. Oh. We didn't. That egg is not going to pop now. Shame on me. I let them get the skims get in first. That's so great. And again, 30 seconds off. We're shooting out 28 skimmers, covering the map. It's feeling pretty good. The AC is clearing. We have enough creep that the AC is clearing. We could do some more. Potentially this emitter. Maybe we'll start saving up our boost for this emitter, because this emitter will sort of help take over this entire side. And we haven't done a chain to the Air Force, right? We have plenty of eggs. Okay, good. Where's there? Okay, there's a sniper there. I put an egg here, we'll get shot. Yes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sort of build up a nice little pile so things can just start to move in. There we go. Ooh. Actually, get this pylon, right? I think this pylon, ooh, that might be serving it as well. I was going to say, so if we get this pylon and we get, it's not in range. Shame. I was about to chain over here, but again, trying to stick to my rules. I'm trying, at least. I can't say I'm super succeeding. I am just trying. Alright, so that's that sniper rifle. Let's get a couple more eggs going down. Get super unit. Use the rock. I never use rocks. I don't know why. Rocks are like those things that's like, just save the rocks. You know you'll want to. But you know what? If we can just take over this whole section because of those rocks, because nothing is now shooting us, isn't that a success? Right? That seems pretty successful. So, like, that's just going to move on in. It's going to grab this emitter. It's going to move over the top. It's going to get us closer to that. It's going to get us to the factory. I mean, that's pretty successful if you ask me. So, yeah. I'll take that as a good use of rocks there. Eggs. Actually, let's see. How is this emitter? This emitter is a 0.5 second. You know, that's what we were asking for. So let's get our as frontline emitter as possible. Just up. It's not perfect, but it is a bit more than we had before, so I will happily take that as well. Let's see how we're looking. This should actually fill up substantially nicer now. We are actually coming over the top there, and this side is holding back pretty well. You know, just drop some fun. Perfect. Some eggs actually bounced around. Beautiful. And if that's gone, that skimmer factory, while not the best thing in the world, it's going to do 3 every so often. And those 3 are going to be relatively strong for us, because those 3 will indeed be what we need to see. Snipers. There's a sniper there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we can actually... My goal is just to take this corner so we can have that breeding for us. Not to mention I wanna get the laser as well, of course, right? Laser bad. Oh, okay, good. We are within range there, and laser gone. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I did say about the planes, and I'm gonna stick to my we are going to do the planes. Or am I? How much AC? There is a lot of AC. Oh, it's so weird because it's like, do I stick to my word or do I just allow it to be? Oh, it's so rough. We can definitely do some of these. Take out these and get to the thing. The AC is annoying, but the AC isn't the end of the world. Beautiful. Get rid of these mortars, of course. Once these are gone, basically the rest of the map will fall, or this corner will fall, right? These are the main threats for our skimmer factory. The creep is coming in nicely, which is going to give us more friendos. And, I mean, again, gotta love your friendos. They are the true heroes of the group. So, there we go. There's everything we needed. Ooh, that popped on down. That's fine. That's fine. Again, they're going to shoot these eggs, so I don't mind overdoing it. Get rid of enough of the AC that the creep can move in. Beautiful. That's, again, just what you want to see. Oop. Did not mean to pop that one. Or bounce it backwards. But just get to this corner. And that will be ours. Beautiful. Breeding for us now. Just what you want to see. Oh, I did chain a little bit. Oh, I was actually gonna wait for that to push in. I wasn't thinking that I was gonna chain. I feel a little bad about that. Not like super bad, to be honest with you, but just a little bit, right? Because that was not part of the plan. So it does feel a little bad. I do want the stash to turn on, which is why I tossed those eggs down, because that stash will actually be helpful. Again, without the planes now, this entire side is substantially worse. Boom, get a nice set there, which is grand. We still have 20 rounds, which is fantastic. You gotta love it. So we're gonna rock up a little bit, not too much, but just a wee little bit on the side, methinks. As you can see, we've taken out this side pretty well. Beautiful. And egg. Ooh. Oh, I thought there was a sniper over here that was annoying. Yeah, it is. Thought it would shoot those. Do you just not have the ammo? No, you should have the ammo. You have plenty in storage. Is it really not in range? Or is that not the right height? Weird. Oh, maybe they went down. Ah, crap. But it's okay. They have no factory. They are completely falling. Plenty of rocks. And, you know what? I have too many eggs. Thank you so much for your assistance, my eggy friends. Oh, look at that. The urn port didn't even have urns in it. Interesting. But that is the base. You did it. We now have a blob hold for which to launch and attempt to recover our home. But there are so many places yet to live. Interesting. So we didn't have blobs on this map, but now we have a blob hold. So good to know. Good to know. And there we go. We have taken over the entirety of the map. Special thanks to anybody that helped make this map and the map creator themselves, of course. Huge, huge, huge. Gotta love it. Skimmers doing the most. And look at that. I mean, again, the mesh, I kind of wish it did go around, but look at our friendos. Look at them go. Oh, they're just running along. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, let's do the rift jump. Almost forgot. There we go. As you can see, 45 minutes. Fairly, again, with the rules imposed, I'm going to say a decent time. Without the rules, we probably would have jumped straight to like the emitter up here and just sort of egged from there and stuff like that. But with the rules imposed, I'm pretty happy. So, have a wonderful day. I'll catch you next time. And yeah, take care. Thank you so much.